watching Fox 13, and the 10 o'clock news starts now.
In the chest, plaque-filled arteries can cause heart attacks, and in the head, they can cause strokes. And strokes, you know what, are the third leading cause of death here in the U.S. And that's new at 10 o'clock. Bay Area doctors, though, have a new high-tech tool to help predict if you could be at risk of having a stroke. Dr. Joe tonight shows us how it could save your life.
This is what they call four-dimensional imaging.
This is the newest test to assess your risk of stroke. Using an MRI and special software, doctors peer deep inside the tiniest vessels in your brain.
It's pretty exciting stuff.
The system is called NOVA, short for non-invasive optimal vessel analysis.
It quantifies the blood flow. It tells the doctor at what rate the blood is flowing through every artery in the brain.
This is the narrowing right here.
The vessels leading to and from the brain act much like a garden hose. When the hose is open, the water flows evenly. The more it's blocked, the more water slows into a deadly trickle.
We assumed he was exhausted.
And it's exactly what happened to Sam Hashem.
I had to put him in a wheelchair. He couldn't walk. He became dizzy. He was stumbling.
A tiny twisted artery deep in Sam's brain was 98% blocked. Fixing it with a stent was risky. So were follow-up tests. Dr. Matthew Burlett is Sam's neuroradiologist here at St. Joseph's Hospital in Tampa.
The only way to see whether this stent in his brain was remaining open would be an invasive angiogram. So every time that you do these types of procedures, there's a significant risk of stroke.
I was terrified.
Then Dr. Burlett told Sam and his wife about NOVA. It was so new, it was only available 1,000 miles away.
We had gone to Chicago several times to test Sam. They said, "You're fine. Maybe in a year, come back."
A sense of relief so profound, Sam and his wife decided to bring the brain test home with a gift from the heart. The couple donated this NOVA system to St. Joseph's Hospital.
We did it to help other people. And now he's running up and down the stairs, barking orders again, and that's a blessing. I have my husband back.
All thanks to this 20-minute high-tech scan.
Now, this story took another twist because Sam donated the software to St. Joseph. They wanted him to be the first one to use it, and they actually discovered another problem. They had no idea it was there. He was bleeding into his head. So Laurice feels like they gave someone else a gift, and they got a gift back because it saved his life.
In part, he may have saved himself as well, as well as the doctor's help.
Yes.
What kind of impact do you think this is going to have?
You know, I think it's going to have pretty big impact because it's going to hopefully prevent some people from having to undergo that invasive type of test that Sam would have had to undergo, which would have to put the catheter in the groin area. They have to shoot dye up into the brain. So there's always that risk that they could have a bleed or a stroke from that. So this will eliminate that for those
I can
individuals.
hear them on the couch going, wait, where can I go get it? I want to get the test done. What happens to somebody? Do a number of hospitals have it now or what?
No, St. Joseph's is the only one in the entire Southeast with this particular software. But I want people to understand that if they have stroke-like symptoms, it's still standard to get either an MRI or a CAT scan or all the things that they have in the hospitals right now. This is a follow-up test that may be utilized in certain circumstances, but definitely we're very happy to have it here in Tampa Bay.
Very amazing piece of equipment. Let's hope it saves some more lives, Joe. Thanks.
Yes, thanks.
Awesome stuff.